Okay, so now it's working perfectly fine. I have just restarted the software, and so we were talking about the weekly time frame of GBP JPY. So let's just go to the daily time frame over here, and let's now talk about the daily candles. So by looking at the daily time frame, the market created a higher high at this point, and then it just created lower lows and lower highs, and now it has gone inside the region again. This was the support created by GBP/JPY, and the market just went inside. The today's daily candle has just went inside the zone it has created earlier by breaking above the support GBP/JPY has created earlier, and now it's moving up. So we really don't know whether this candle will be maintaining its price above that area, or will be rejecting the higher prices, and will be closing like a weak bullish candle. So after that we are going to switch to the 4 hour time frame. So by looking at the 4 hour time frame right now, the market was creating a high, then a lower high, then a support. So I'm going to just draw these levels in the 4 hour, so that we will be having more clarity of what's happening basically inside the market. So this is a support which was created earlier, then this support was broken, and the market created another support. This was the second support the market was created, and after that it now, by looking at the current 4 hour candle, which is having 1 hour left to close, it just went above that support it was created earlier, and might be closing above. So in case if this candle will be closing above that support area, then that means the next now the chances of moving up is increasing in GBP JPY. But in case this candle will be closing with a wick rejection and a weak bullish candle below this support area, then there will be chances of moving down, and this will be just a retracement happening in the market. So 4 hour is quite a informative time frame right now. So we will be looking at continuously looking at the 4 hour as well, which is having like 1 hour to close. And right now 1 hour candle is about in will be closing in like 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. So let's draw some levels over here in the 1 hour as well. So by looking at the 1 hour time frame, if you look on the left over here, then if you measure this range, then it's about 46 pip of range. So but we are going to take buys above this wick, then there is not much range. So in the 1 hour we have this area of resistance which we have just marked, and if we talk about the support areas, then let's just squeeze it a little bit and look at the market. So there was a higher high which was created earlier, and then a lower high was created. After that it just broke above, and then another support was formed over here on the same level of support it was created earlier. So that means this was a resistance formation at this point, right? So if we talk about the to take buys to this area over here, then we have to wait for the market to create a support again and then move up, right? So right now things are getting really clear by switching to the time frames again and again, and I'm now waiting for a support to be formed in GBP JPY to continue moving up. As we also discussed in the 4 hour, the 4 hour candle might be closing above this area, and then maybe the next 4 hour candle will be moving up in this area. So after the 1 hour, let's talk about 30 minutes in which we are going to take the trades. So by looking at the 30 minutes, so our first trade opportunity was over here when this candle closed like this and next candle broke the high. This could be a nice opportunity. And after that the second opportunity was when another support was formed over here in this area, and this candle just broke the high of the previous one. So that was the second opportunity we got, 21 pips. And if you look on the left, there was some issues over here on the left. I'm not really liking the way the left is printed. And let me just adjust this level. And but right now, if we look on the left and if we look at some support levels on the left, then right now the market is at a very nice support level. So now the thing is, after 1 minute this candle will be closing, okay? And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just wait for the next candle to create a lower wick and break the high of the previous candle, and then continue moving up. So my range is about 27 pips. So the range is not very good, the range is okayish, but obviously if we are targeting like 10 pips, then obviously we can really hit this trade. So this is my idea for GBP JPY. I'm gonna buy above this level. I'm gonna just leave a line. Okay, so this will be my buying price, 161.455, and we have clean range on the left. So I think yes, the market will be hitting the high. Yeah, and after that GBP JPY, let's talk about gold over here, and let's have a look on the gold chart. Sorry. So gold is moving in a pretty good way. It's trending right now and it's trending down, but to confirm everything we have to break it down from the weekly. Where is weekly? Okay, so by looking at the weekly time frame, the candle, I think it hasn't created a higher wick and it just went down straight. So this is something which tells us two things about the market. Number one is that uh, maybe it's a retracement happening in the market, and now it might just reject the lower prices and continue moving up, which I really think that's gonna happen, because the previous candle it just closed with a huge rejection wick. So this candle going down right now is can be just a retracement and filling of the previous candle. Okay, and once it just completes its retracement, it will be heading backward, heading back up, and it should be moving up, because the overall trend of gold is buy, because we have to really look for the market structure every time we come to the charts. Okay, and it was a strong level of support created by gold earlier in the weekly time frame. So this candle might come really down to test this support area maybe, and after that it will be moving up. Okay, so this was about the weekly, and after weekly let's talk about the daily time frame. So daily time frame, let me just adjust these levels. Okay, so a support was formed over here in the daily time frame. After that the market went up, it created a high, support again, and then it created another high. Actually not another high, it was kind of a same high with the previous high. Maybe we can say that it was a fake out move in the daily. Yeah, that could be a thing. And now the today's candle is just moving all the way down. It might come down to this level, but after that we will be looking like if the market's gonna just break this area and come down, or reject this area and go up. So after the daily time frame, let's talk about the 4 hour. Now the 4 hour time frame is just ranging right now. It's clearly ranging. I'm gonna just remove the drawings and redraw everything. Okay, so here is a level of resistance formed by gold in the 4 hour, and this is the level of support which was formed by gold. And right now market is just moving down, so it might come down in this area, and which has a great range already. So after the 4 hour let's talk about the day 1 hour as well. Sorry. So after the 4 hour, let's have a look at the 1 hour and what 1 hour is saying right now. Let's make some analysis on the basis of those informations. So there was a clean candle on the left and the market just went down. This could be a pretty nice and easy move over here, which we have just missed, right? So the market is now moving down. Now we have a bullish candle formed earlier. That means now two things can happen. Number one is that the current 1 hour candle might just create a higher wick, break the low of the previous one, and continue to move down. Okay. The second thing which can happen is this can be some sort of retracement coming up. Okay, and it might be coming up to this level over here, and after that it will be moving down. So in both the cases, hey Saranj, how are you, buddy? And in both the cases, we are gonna look for sells only, because the overall market structure of gold is sells. So we might be having some issues over here. Let me just draw a level so that people can see that level over here. So this was the level of support which I'm talking about. Like, might be some we will be having some issues in this area. So I'm gonna just wait for and look at the gold, like what it's gonna do next. Okay, because we have to keep an eye on gold in case we have some opportunity, so that we can just dive in. Oh, so GBP JPY just closed bearish, and right now, so the thing is, by looking at GBP JPY, the current 30-minute candle just created a higher wick, and now it looks like that it's gonna move down. But the thing is, look at the market structure. The market structure is bullish, right? And it's really near the next resistance area. So whenever this kind of case happens, what most of the times what happens is, it really taps the nearby resistance area, and then it will consolidate a little bit. So now my idea over here is that if this current 30-minute candle reverses back, break its own high, not actually its own high, break this price over here which we have marked 161.464 area, then I'm gonna take a buy trade. Because the thing is, many things will be happening at that time. Number one is that the current candle will be, would have already made its low, and it will be heading towards high, right? And the second thing is that the market is really near to the resistance. So I will be thinking that it will be definitely going to tap the resistance at that point of time. In case my analysis fails and I will be having a losing trade, then trust me, I'm gonna manage my risk really well, so that I'm not gonna lose the initial amount I'm putting on this particular trade. But this will be only happening, my trade will be only happening once I will get a bullish candle coming up. Okay, plus on the other hand, I'm also gonna look for the time as well, because whenever there's less time remains in the close of the candle, what happens at that point of time is that two things happen at that point. Number one is that you might see some rejection, and the next candle will be stopping you out, and after that going in your direction. And the second thing which happens on that point of time is that it just reverses back. So that can be the thing. But right now gold looks it's easy over here. So the thing is, if we have a bearish candle formed and the next candle breaks the high, then I'm gonna take the trade at this point of time, because the thing is, at that point of time we'll be getting a support to be formed. So this will be our first support, then we will be having our second support over here, and we can have a good trade in the retracement happening in gold, right? So in this way we will be looking for buys as well, and we will be looking for sells as well. Why I'm looking for buys over here in gold? Because we have this clean candles to the left. So that's why I'm basically looking for buys and sells both in gold. But obviously that totally depends on what setup I'm gonna have. Maybe I will not get the setup I really want in gold, or maybe I will get that setup. So I really don't know about that. So let's have a look over here. The 15-minute candle has already created the second support, and it just went up. So let's see what happens, because I'm looking for this thing to happen in 30-minute time frame. So I'm assuming that this 30-minute candle will be closing like a bearish one. Okay, Saransh is saying I was in buys in GBP JPY. Oh, really nice, man. That means you are already in profits today. So if you can just send your chart, your analysis, so that I can share it with everybody else on the streams. Not much people on the streams, but people watch my videos later, so I think that will help those people. So okay, so you can just send your photo on the Discord channel. If you don't have the link, I can post it over here. Let me just do that. And guys, you can post anything. You can post your pictures, you can post your detailed analysis. If anybody wants to post their video, then that will be all. I will welcome that as well, because the main goal of the streams is to share education or share knowledge with everybody. So if anybody really wants to do that, they are really welcome. So I'm gonna just share the link of Discord, create invite or send server. Okay, copy. So this is the Discord channel link, and I'm gonna pin message. Yeah. So look over here, the goal is now moving down. The thing is, even though this candle breaks the low, there is not much range, because we can have some rejections over here. So I'm gonna just stay out of gold right now, because even though this candle breaks the low, now I really don't like the range. I really need a retracement to happen first, because the sell move has already been done. Look at this, guys. This will help you to really be patient about taking a trade. If you see a move opportunity over here, then just go a little back, where few candles back only. Okay, when you go a few candles back, you will see that the move has already been done from this level to this level. Now we really need a strong resistance, a very logical resistance to be formed in order to take a sell trade. So whenever you see like this, you will always wait for the perfect time to enter a trade. So 17 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to close in GBP JPY. That means 2 minutes left for 15-minute candle to close. But now this 15-minute time frame is really confusing, so I'm gonna just switch to the 30-minute. I think we might have a nice trade today. Also, there is no news as well. No news today. So let's hope to get a nice trade in GJ or gold, or maybe in both, or maybe there will be no trade today. So only time will tell we are gonna have a trade or not. Because right now I really think that we will be getting a nice trade in both the cases. So I think in gold I will be looking for buys, just for the retracement purpose, and I will be closing those buys soon because that trade will not be in trend. That will be a retracement trade, you can say, but that will be a really well executed trade. Because whenever you look at the charts, you should ask yourself two ideas: how can I sell, and how can I buy, and how can I avoid? So three things you have to ask yourself. So for sells or buys, you always have to look to the upper side of the charts and to the lower sides of the charts as well. And the most important thing you have to look is, you have to look for the clean ranges. You have to look for a retracement with a clean range, or you have to look for a trend continuation move with a clean range. So whenever that happens, like in this case, we might be having some trouble over here, but we know one thing, that once the market crosses down this area, then we will be having this clean range to the left, and the market will be coming down smoothly. So in order to sell, then I'm going to look for sells below this area, and in order to buy, then I'm going to look for buys above this area. But for that, I really need this 30-minute candle to just close back with a strong rejection, so that the next candle can move up with heavy volume. So right now, if you look at the previous candle, then the previous candle just closed exactly at the same support level created earlier, and it now to move down, the current 15-minute candle has to break below this area to continue moving down. So I'm gonna just stick to the 30-minute, because 30-minute is a time frame which really gives me confidence in me. So 30-minute candle is about to break the low of the previous 30-minute candle. So if that happens, there will be a very strong chance that we will be witnessing a downward momentum coming in. But the problem is, in case it just retraced over here, so in case a retracement will be coming, then it might just reject this area. It's not a very nice area over here. So let's have a look on the 15. Yeah, because 15-minute candle also closed at the support, so the current 15-minute candle can just reject the lower prices and reverse back. So let's see what happens, because I'm not gonna taking this trade. But in case this gap was bigger, then trust me, I'm gonna take this trade, because once this candle broke the low of the previous one, that means it has created a resistance already. And look over here, GBP JPY, it's now acting exactly the same I really expected it to act. So 11 minutes left for the current 30-minute candle to close. So we just have to wait. So now the thing is, in case when this candle will be breaking the price, I really want this to GBP JPY to break. In case at that point of time there will be only 3 to 4 minutes left in closing of the candle, then I'm gonna just pass on, really pass the opportunity of taking the trade over here, because there is no point of entering a trade at that point when the candle is about to close, because whenever that happens, that really means that the market will be or might be rejecting the higher prices and closing back. So yeah. Okay, so gold broke the low and just went a little bit down, and now it's showing some rejections. So let's see what happens. 9 minutes left for the candle to close. So if this candle closes with a rejection and a weak bearish candle, and the next candle will be breaking this price, then the chances of winning the trade will be really increasing. Yeah, gold is now rejecting. And now what if this candle now breaks the high? So what if that happens? Then I really think that that will be a nice opportunity to enter the trade, because it has already created this huge wick, and now breaking the high, that means it will be moving a little bit up. So in that case, I think that will be a easy 10 pips opportunity which is gonna come to us in no time. So I'm gonna just target few pips, 17 pips maybe, and I'm gonna keep my stops. Let me just check. 15 minutes. So I think I'm gonna keep my stops initially, actually not over here, over here. So this will be my idea, but this will be only valid for the next 2 minutes. After that, I'm gonna just wait for the next candle to form. So I'm gonna get ready with the terminal. So yeah, so now it's about to break the high of the previous one. Okay guys, get ready. We will be getting our trade in any time right now. So 1955.415 will be the price. 6 minutes left. It's about to break the high of the previous one. Showing a little bit rejection in this point. Okay, it just broke the high of the previous candle. I'm not in any trade right now. Okay, I just got this trade over here. I have entered, and right now in profits, keeping my stops 1951.443. 51.443. Okay, so now I'm gonna keep my trade like this, and in case it starts to reverse back down, I'm gonna close 50% and we'll start to manage the risk. So right now really expecting this candle to move all the way up in the next 5 minutes, but in case this candle comes back below this area of resistance, then I'm gonna close 50%. So 15-minute candle is struggling right now at this point, but I really think this 5-minute candle can be a nice bullish move. So actually the thing is, my idea is very clear right now. Okay, and I'm really anticipating that the market will be moving up from here, because now this candle, if we look over here, let me just show you. If we look at the 30-minute, then it just went down and rejected heavily, and then it just broke this price. So it should be moving all the way up from here, but obviously it can really go against us as well. So I'm just very specific about this particular trade. Right now running in like few pips of profit over here. Up and down moves are coming. 3 minutes left for the candle to close. Actually, yeah, so now if the candle comes back to break even, I'm gonna close 50%. The reason is the 15-minute is about to close, and anything can happen right now in the 3 minutes. So I'm gonna be very I really don't want to lose in the last 3 minutes, so I'm gonna reduce my lot size if the candle comes back to break even now, because we have to really change our ideas when the time passes away. So just waiting for the candle to move up or reject. Okay, closed 50% at break even right now. Now I'm running with the half lot. And one more thing over here, let me just go to 30 minutes. Now we can also there can be also a serious rejection coming at this point of time. So in case that happens, I'm gonna just close everything. Once the market, let me just readjust this, once this candle comes back down in this area. So right now 7 pips, oh, it's 10 pips over here, and I'm closing. So this was a quick 10 pips I got. Actually, I got more than 10 pips in the remaining lot. Yeah, I got 11.9 pips. So congratulations to everyone who has got this trade. So what we really learned from this trade is you can really change the plan with the change in markets, right? We were not expecting this candle to move in the last 1 minute, obviously, right? So we changed our plan according to that. We really managed our risk. So I closed 50% at break even, and then the remaining 50% I closed in like 11 pips, right? So in this way, I won this trade, and this was a win-win situation for me because my stops was went from here to over here, right? So you have to just change your plans accordingly, right? So this was a quick 10 pips in gold, and this was the Monday trade. So I have took this one trade and I'm gonna stick to that. So who have just won with me, congratulations to them, and who just gained some knowledge about this trade from this trade, then congratulations to them as well, because even though you haven't made money on this trade, but you really know that whenever this kind of setups come in the market, and you will see uh, the same setup again in the market, you will not wait for a second. You will just jump in the market and you will just take this trade without a fear, because you have seen this setup again and again happening in the market. And yeah, congratulations Saransh, you really got 10 pips, and buddy, you are profitable than me today, because you told me that you've also won the GBP trade as well. So double congratulations to you, my friend. So no more trades today. I'm gonna just enjoy my Monday, because the market can be really, you know, dangerous on Mondays as well. I have already won the trade, and I'm gonna just stick to the profits I have got. So take care, everybody. Have a great day. And okay, buddy, just do one thing. Send your link on the Discord channel, because the stream is about to end. So send your link on Discord in case anybody really wants to gain some free knowledge. Just join the Discord channel. The link has been provided in the description, sorry, in the chat section of the live stream, so you can just click on the link and join our Discord channel. So take care, everyone. Have a great week ahead. We are gonna meet tomorrow again, same time, and I'm gonna post this analysis on my Instagram channel, which is the name of Global Trade Live. In case anybody wants to gain some more free knowledge, then the reel will be there, the overall detailed analysis will be there, so you can just go and check that out. So take care, everyone. Have a great day. Let's meet tomorrow, guys. Bye bye. Take care.